Hi, I'm Kirk O'Brien. I'm the cartooning and animation teacher at the Visual Arts Center in Richmond, Virginia. And today I'm going to show you how to draw a simple cartoon duck, one of my favorite things of all. I usually start a drawing with some sort of simplified shape. Today I'm going to use an oval. I often use circles, and I'll take these shapes when I'm drawing them. Sometimes I'll stretch them out, make them longer or fatter. If I don't get them right away, I just sort of sketch loosely because I know I'm going to have the opportunity to erase later. Then I drop a line right down the middle and a line about 3/4 of the way down, somewhere in there. Now when doing this drawing, there's a couple things that are really key, and they're the letters V and the letter C. If you can make those, you can make a duck. Notice I'm putting a V on the side. Look at where the point of the V is. It's on the line that's going across. And then I do another one on the other side pointing the other way. They're both pointing out. I'll come inside the two V's and I'll place just a little tiny hash mark, a little straight line. Then where the hash mark meets the line, I'll draw a pair of C's, one of which is backwards. At the bottom of the C, another short line. You'll notice they're a little diagonal, and then I connect them with a curving line. I'm beginning to construct the duck's beak at this point. I'll make a line across the top, from the top of one V to the other. Again, it curves. Curved lines give things a little more life. A couple little nose holes. I'm going to draw two little lines here, just dink, dink. These are to help me locate the lower beak, which I'm going to draw open. And I'm going to make a curved line going from those little marks, one little mark to another. It sort of looks like a C on its side. I'll do another one. And then I'll lay in the letter V for a tongue. So I'm using those V's and C's again. And you should clearly see the duck's beak at this point. I'm going to put in a neck. I'll put on a t-shirt. I don't know why a duck would be wearing a t-shirt, but it just seems to fit right now. So slope the shoulders a bit if you're drawing shoulders. Shoulders are not flat. They're not like a tabletop. Come up. I'm going to do the eye. I'm going to do a gigantic M. And one of the things you might notice is I just get a little bit asymmetrical. They're not exactly like each other. Kind of like that asymmetry. I like it because it tends to give a little more expression. You can draw them symmetrical, obviously. I'll add a little bit of feather at the side right there, just a zigzag line, and then I'll give him a little tuft of feathers up top his head. I'll sketch in the eye as a gigantic letter O. To make the next one about the same size, I'll just sketch two light lines over, and then I'll draw the second one. And that kind of keeps them in the ballpark with each other. They're not going to be exact. Don't get too worried about it. So, and again, you can draw a little rough when you're doing this. All right, it doesn't have to be finished right away. We'll finish it in ink. I'm going to shade in the eyes a bit. When I do this, I usually leave an area white to create a highlight. And give him a bit of shadow on his neck under his beak. Then what I'll do, I got it in a pretty good space right now. So I'm just going to pull in and I'm going to ink it real fast using the miracle of time-lapse photography. And you can see I'm just going over it with a Sharpie pen. Here I'm hatching. And I color in the eyes. And I'm going to color in the eyes using a nice big fat black old marker. Too fancy. I'm going to erase it and clean it out. And when I clean it out, you'll notice a lot of the lines I made earlier in the drawing are gone. And then you have a little duck. Thanks much. I'm Kirk O'Brien. I'm the cartooning teacher at the Visual Arts Center in Richmond, Virginia. Come and take a class with us sometime. Thank you.